All right, so pull up on the button on the pendant and the system will power up and the compressor will start to build pressure. Okay, this is the first screen that comes up. This is your sprayer selection screen. To toggle back and forth, it's these top two left buttons. Go ahead and toggle to the right. It's not a touch screen. So this is your pump function screen. This is where you decide which pump function you're going to be in, whether you're loading the tank circulate, spray bar circulate, whether you're actually spraying and spray auto. When you're done with your job, you vacuum it back, and then you run your clean out section. If you're using the onboard spray paver pump, then go ahead and run tank load. So to do that, you can scroll up and down to select it, press that button. You set your rate and you turn on the pump. Warning, pump will start, yes. When you're done loading, you can get out of here by pressing the enter button again. It turns back to blue, and this is where you can toggle up or toggle down. And then what you want to do is go down to tank circulate. You click on tank circulate, press enter. Raise your rate to whatever you want it to be, 30%, and then turn this button to turn your pump on. Pump will start, yes. When you're done with tank circulate, you want to get out of there, go back to your main screen where it's blue, go down to spray bar circulate. We run spray bar circulate to heat up all the piping on the 5 sections of the spray bar to prevent clogging. And so here you'll want to select it, select your rate, and start the pump. Pump will start, yes. And you run spray bar circulate for 5 minutes. When you're ready to spray, you want to get out of there, go back to the main screen here, go down to spray auto. It's highlighted in blue and you want to press enter. And you'll notice here, this is your rate, which is in gallons per square yards. And so your application rate, this is how you adjust it. If you want it to be 0.20, bring it to 0.20, and then you start the pump. Pump will start, it'll build up pressure. As soon as you want to actually activate those nozzles, then you turn on the master spray switch on the pendant control to begin spraying. The pump speed automatically adjusts to the ground speed to achieve your application rate. So as soon as you start driving now, the sprayer will start. When you're done with your job, you're going to want to select spray bar vacuum and basically vacuum all that emulsion back into the tank. And so to do this, you scroll down to spray bar vacuum, press enter, and this screen comes up. What you want to do here, when this screen comes up, you'll want to activate the pump for about 30 seconds and let it build up pressure. After 30 seconds, you'll want to turn the master spray switch on the pendant on so that you actually open the nozzles, and you're going to be sucking in air through the center, and you'll want to suck in air through the center for about 3 minutes. And when you're done there, you just press this button here to the left, and then it highlights the left front and the left right. It opens those nozzles on your wings, and it sucks in air as you're sucking all that emulsion back. After a few minutes there, go to left and right rear to open those nozzles, and you suck in air through there, and that brings everything back into all the emulsion back into the tank. When you're done, you can stop the pump, go back to your other screen here, and you really want to empty the remaining emulsion out of the tank at this point. Get that emulsion out of there back onto the asphalt distributor. When you're ready for clean out, you want to press enter to get back to the blue screen. Go down to clean out. You're going to want to physically go down to the clean out tank and open the manual ball valve. Select clean out, and then here press enter. Your rate is up there, and go ahead and start the pump. You can turn on the master spray switch briefly to clean out the nozzles. You'll want to leave this release agent in the system overnight, keep it pickled, and you can remove your nozzles. The other main screen here is your sprayer selection screen. Now this basically tells you what your application rate is, your flow, your speed. You got your center gang, your left rear, and your right rear. And then up here, this is your left telescoping wing, and this is your right telescoping wing. Out on the side, this is how you telescope out and telescope in on the left, and this is how you telescope out and telescope in on the right. And if you press this button down here, you'll notice the blue highlighted sections move. So here, the center gang is selected. You can press OK, and that basically highlights it as blue. These three here are colored in. If it's black, it's not selected. If it's blue, it's an individual, and if it's green, it's a gang. With all of the spray bar sections colored in, when you turn on your master switch, all of these nozzles will turn on. If you want to turn off the nozzle, you select which one you want. So if you want to turn off the outer nozzle on your right wing, you move the cursor over and press enter, and see now that it's black, it's not selected. So when you turn on your master spray switch, only all of these nozzles are going to turn on, but not the far right one on your wing. And so this is your center gang in the front, this is your left rear, your right rear, and then from here over to the left, this is your left telescoping wing, the first inner 3 feet, and then the outer foot that has individual nozzles on each of those valves. And then this is your right wing, the inner 3 feet, 1, 2, 3, and then the outer foot where each valve is controlled individually. So if it's blue, it's an individual. If it's green, I mean it's a whole gang. So for example, the front center gang, all of those nozzles in the front center spray bar are all on one gang. And the rear spray bars, again, it's green, it's all in a gang. The only individual valves that turn on and off for the nozzles are the outer foot of the left and right wing, where we have the individual one on each. So if we want to turn off that outer foot there, that would be how you do it. Or if you want to turn off the inner one, that would be how you do it. So again, you can, if you want to turn off your rear spray bars, that would be how you do it. And again, these all say off right now, but they're colored in. And so once you turn your master spray switch on the pendant, all the ones that are colored in will turn on. We also have a couple other screens here. If you keep scrolling to the right, you'll notice the job totals, machine totals, and job totals. If you keep scrolling to the right, we have the camera 1 and camera 2. And if you keep going, there's a password protected screen here where you can get into the back end here and change languages, enter your calibration coefficients, things such as that. There you have it.